Hello and welcome to yet again another edition of Tourismus. My name is Abigail Munalula and I will be telling you about our topics, destinations and to the point segments for today. Stay tuned. Under topics, during the 2025 to 2026 financial year alone, 1,442 conflict incidents were reported, resulting in 10 human fatalities. In response, the government paid out 1.4 million Namibian dollars in compensation to affected communities and provided additional support to bereaved families. However, the scale of incidents highlights the increasing difficulty of balancing wildlife protection with human safety, particularly in areas where communities live in proximity to wildlife. Environment, Forestry and Tourism Minister Indeleni Daniel said this during her budget motivation. For the 2026 to 2027 financial year, the ministry has been allocated 736.8 million Namibian dollars, a 7% reduction from the previous budget. More critically, operational funding has been cut by 8%, placing increased strain on frontline conservation efforts, including wildlife monitoring, law enforcement, and rapid response conflict incidents. The birth of a cub within Namibia's last small, isolated desert-adapted lion pride along the Skeleton Coast has ignited both excitement and concern among conservation observers. While the arrival marks a rare moment of hope for these uniquely adapted predators, it also highlights a growing generic risk that could shape the population's future. This fragile pride, roaming between the Hoaneb and Waruseb river mouths, is believed to consist of a single reproductive male and a group of related females. Such a structure, while not uncommon in shrinking wildlife populations, raises a critical question. How sustainable is this lineage without new genetic input? At the heart of the concern lies inbreeding, a process where closely related individuals reproduce over multiple generations. In small, isolated populations like this one, inbreeding becomes almost unavoidable. By the fourth generation of repeated close mating, scientists warn that genetic risks begin to accumulate in measurable and potentially harmful ways. These risks are collectively known as inbreeding depression. As genetic diversity declines, the likelihood increases that offspring inherit 2 copies of harmful recessive genes. The consequences can be severe: reduced fertility, higher cub mortality, increased vulnerability to disease, and even physical or developmental abnormalities. While the fourth generation is not a definitive tipping point, it is often where the effects become more visible and begin to compound. The danger is especially pronounced in populations with limited genetic diversity and no opportunity for new individuals to join the gene pool, which is conditions that appear to define this remote desert pride. There are rare cases where populations can tolerate some level of inbreeding, particularly if the original gene pool was strong or if harmful genes are gradually eliminated over time. However, this genetic purging is slow, unpredictable, and carries significant risk. O&L Leisure has solidified its place on the global stage. being named joint winner of the Escapist Award at the prestigious OutThere 2026 Experientialist Awards in London. The accolade was accepted on the company's behalf by PC Agency, its UK and US representation. The Escapist category celebrates journeys that allow travelers to fully get away from it all, prioritizing well-being, peace of mind, and meaningful escape. Each of O&L Leisure's 6 properties is shaped by the community that surrounds it, built on conservation, rooted in local storytelling, and committed to uplifting the people who make Namibia what it is. From the Namib Desert and wild Etosha to the Skeleton Coast, the landscapes are extraordinary, and it is our people who bring them to life for every guest who arrives. The company said that for Namibia, O&L Leisure's win is a testament to the country's growing reputation as a world-class luxury travel destination, where conservation, community, and exceptional hospitality intersect. OutThere, the multi-award-winning luxury travel brand, co-founded by Yvern Jong and Martin Perry, is known for its inclusive editorial voice and commitment to diversity, discovery, and discernment. And now we're moving on to destinations. First off, we take a look at Stampriet Historical Guesthouse, which offers you peace of mind, especially during quiet, starry nights. Carly Abrantes, the Executive Director of Enjoy Travel Namibia, chats with the owner Preto Hyman to find out more. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, today we find ourselves in Stampriet at the Stampriet Historical Guesthouse, and I'm joined by the owner, Miss Pietro Hyman. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank you for letting us host you.
It's a beautiful place, and if I can stand in a garden such as this one, I'm happy. I believe that you said earlier that this tree was planted 25 years ago.
Yes,
and you said there's his sibling is on the other side, and that one was planted in 1972.
Yes, that's so.
Beautiful. Pietro, could you please give us a quick history about the guest house itself? When did you guys get started?
So the guest house was started 2001, 25 years ago, to host all the parents of the town, of the schools. Ne?
Okay, so when they were coming for sports weekends.
Yeah, then there's a guest house.
Okay, and that makes sense.
Yeah, and then the guests started coming, locals, tourists. Yeah, it's a very nice destination.
It really is.
And
it's absolutely beautiful. Yes, guys, views on views on views. That is what you're going to get here. I see that each of your rooms are named after towns in and around Namibia. So you've got Aruap, you've got Ariamsvlei, you've got Keetmanshoop. Tell me a little bit about that. Is that something you guys decided to do, or did the original owners do that?
The original owners who started the guest house, so they collected lots of antiques from the farmers around, and when they got all the street, not the street,
the
road signs of the different towns, they decided to use it as the room names.
That's so
that's all old road signs, the original ones. Yeah, and that's the names of our rooms now.
And I believe you guys have 10 rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Could you please tell me, are those double, single, family? What types of rooms have you guys got?
So yes, we have 2 family rooms, 8 double rooms. Some are like queen beds, some are twin beds.
Okay.
Family friendly. Yeah.
Yes. I believe you guys have a swimming pool, correct?
Yeah, swimming pool and playing area for the kids, jungle gym.
So very much family-oriented business.
Yeah, with some animals for the kids to see.
Oh, yes, you guys have a bird cage, and then I saw that there's a small rabbits in there as well. Great. And could you please tell me, are you guys strictly a bed and breakfast, or do you guys offer lunch and dinner as well?
Yeah, we're a guest house with a restaurant, so anyone can just come in for dinner, breakfast, or coffee, like coffee shop, coffee and cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be a guest
to eat.
Walk-ins are welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really nice to know, because I have heard that your guys's, I specifically heard that the carrot and the chocolate cake, those are homemade by you guys.
Yes,
en Afrikaans sê ons julle naam loop julle vooruit.
Yes,
So definitely a place to stop over. Last question, do you guys get a lot of business travelers or a lot of tourists, or are you guys fairly mixed? And obviously you've got the two big schools in Stampriet, so I'm assuming still a lot of parents as well.
Yeah, so it's locals, tourists, South Africans also, so it's all 50-50.
Okay.
And people comes from around the world, Italy, France, Germany. Some tourists know more about Stampriet and the Guesthouse than the locals. So so
very interesting. Well, then our locals definitely need to pop by. They need to come learn a bit more. But I am really, really glad that you opened yourself up to us today, and we could get to know you guys. Next time you are in Stampriet, do be sure to stop over, come have a cup of coffee, have a slice of cake, or even a pizza for dinner if you're in the area.
And now we look at Boutique Guesthouse. The Flying Ostrich Guesthouse and Palmrest Farmstall is a highly rated, comfortable stopover located on Farm Kykanagap, Ost, just 3 kilometers north of Mariental. Let's find out more as Carly Abrantes, the Executive Director of Enjoy Travel Namibia, sits down to talk with manager Koos de Jong.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the destination segment of this episode. We are joined by Koos from the Flying Ostrich Palmrest Farmstall here in Mariental. Thank you very much for having us.
It's a pleasure.
Could you please give me a very quick history of the Flying Ostrich and tell us about the accommodation you have here?
Yeah, we started off in 2022, October 2022. A date that we decided on to change over the general housing into guest housing. And we started off with only one house at that moment. And we were able, or the program was like that we developed the other type, all the other houses into guest housing. So eventually we are sitting with what we have at the moment, what you see at the moment. It's now 4 years, nearly 4 years down the road, but we are not finished yet, I must say. We are still doing other things on the outside to create more accommodation for the people. At the moment we have 3 family units, which can accommodate like a family of 6 maybe, some of them. The other ones are 7 at the moment, like double rooms, double facilities. We have a paraplegic unit, which I think is unique for Mariental.
Yes, definitely.
And it's all fitted. And then we are, I think, like you can have a look at the interior of those rooms and the houses, family units. You can see this. We try to have a reasonable or like I say, a high standard. We want to accommodate people for the. If you have a look at what I don't know what the prices are comparing to what you get and what you pay. I mean, the people.
The second you walk in here, you can see that it's finishes of a high standard. I mean, the rooms are massive for a 6-bedroom or 6-sleeper. The 3 bedrooms are all very big. Self-catering kitchens, indoor braais.
But you want your rates and your facilities must have a connection.
You need to have a correlation.
There must be a correlation.
I think you guys have the sweet spot there.
So that's where we are. I mean, the restaurant came only on more. I think it's a year, not 2 years ago.
Okay.
So that was the add-on. The swimming pool is add on, a real success. And I would say that the kitchen as well.
100%.
The local support us. It's not only the guests coming from our countries or from Namibia or South Africa. It's also the people from the town. They also support us coming in for meals and stuff like that.
Yes, I can imagine. It's a stunning place to come for.
Yeah, it's you know, the atmosphere is quite different.
Yes.
I mean, for Mariental, there might be places around in the country that create another type of atmosphere, but I think
no, what you guys have here is absolutely
it's sort of the people like the quiet of the surroundings. There's no noises and stuff and things going on.
It is very, very peaceful.
Yeah, that is what the people enjoy. You say, and I hope that we will be supported of the program will help us to get more guests.
100%. All of our
I hope so.
Our Tourismus viewers now know if you guys are traveling through Mariental, the Flying Ostrich Guesthouse is your place to be.
And now we are looking at Ruacana. Whether you're a nature lover, photographer or adventure seeker, Ruacana Falls is a must-visit destination, proving that Namibia's beauty continues to flow. Festus Hamalwa was at the Waterfalls over the Easter weekend and shared his experience with Network Media Hub, encouraging Namibians and tourists to visit it and experience the beauty of nature.
The majestic Ruacana waterfall continues to captivate visitors with its powerful flow and breathtaking scenery. Situated along the Kunene River on Namibia's northern border with Angola, this natural wonder is one of the largest falls in the country and a true hidden gem of the Umsati region. Even during periods of low rainfall, water released from upstream and the presence of the nearby Ruacana hydropower station often keeps the falls alive, offering a rare and rewarding sight for travelers year-round. During the rainy season, however, the falls transform into a dramatic spectacle with thunderous cascades plunging over rugged cliffs and mist rising into the air. For tourists, Ruacana is more than just a waterfall. It's an experience. The surrounding landscape offers stunning panoramic views, peaceful picnic spots, and a chance to connect with the natural beauty and cultural richness of northern Namibia. The area is also home to local communities, giving visitors an opportunity to explore nearby villages and to learn about the traditions of the region. Whether you are a nature lover, a photographer, or an adventure seeker, Ruacana Waterfall remains a must-visit destination. Namibia's beauty continues to flow.
A journalist who was at Ruacana Waterfall for the past Easter weekend. I was so happy to experience the beautiful flow of the water. I was so surprised to see the waterfall full of people from the different regions. People were enjoying themselves, having fun, taking pictures, as well as videos to capture the good memory. I met 2 tourists from Germany who told me that they came to Namibia to experience the beauty of the waterfall in the Umsati region. They said Namibia is a beautiful country with many stories to tell. Therefore, I would like to urge parents to bring their children to the waterfall in order to experience the beauty of the nature. I thank you so much for this opportunity.
That was our destinations, and we move on to the point. We're looking at leather. Johan Hyman makes the most original, stylish, and one-of-a-kind leather products. His passion started as a hobby and now a big business. You can find him on Facebook at www.facebook.com/VRIJHEID. Let's find out more.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Thank you for the opportunity to showcase my business on this incredible platform. My name is Johan Hyman. I'm the sole owner of Vryheid, or directly translated as Freedom. It's a 100% Namibian-owned business, and it specializes mainly in handmade leather goods that's uniquely Namibian. It was started in 2019, and yes, it's basically exploded from something small to a fully fledged operational business that caters for the individual as well as business entities within Namibia. A few years ago, I basically had a vision from one of my friends that told me that there's a huge gap in the market for outdoorsy persons and basically hunting enthusiasts. They couldn't find any handmade quality affordable leather products for them. So one evening I decided that I'm gonna teach myself how to do it, and from there on, through various platforms, I just gained knowledge and just worked on it to ensure that it's a professional business. So this business has a lot of challenges. We started identifying markets was one of the big challenges that I faced. Identifying markets, identifying local reliable suppliers, and local raw materials that was of good quality. Seeing that I wanted this business to work with Namibians, for Namibians, and plow back into the Namibian economy. We faced a lot of challenges with growth from the start on, where there was only 1 or 2 orders maybe a month, but by God's grace we found the ability to actually have a fully fledged operational line that now does about 5 to 10 orders per week, and we've partnered with a lot of prominent business entities in Namibia that actually has that's prominent in various industries. The tourism industry, the hunting and safari industry, and we've also shipped a lot of our products overseas and beyond Namibia's borders over the last 2 years, as far as Germany and Zambia as well. What difference I make in Namibian economy? Well, it's quite small at the moment. and I think that there's quite a lot of room for potential and growth in that. But we work with smaller entrepreneurs with regards to leathercraft on special projects if I can't handle it myself. And everything that I do, all the money goes back into Namibia. I also had a lot of sponsorships over the past few years, or gave a few sponsorships to Namibian sports, especially in the shooting industry. And with the recent droughts and poor rainfall, I've also, through various platforms, donated quite a substantial amount to farmers to ensure that there's longevity in their business as well. What I would advise entrepreneurs is never give up. You show up after you got up and you put in the hours, you set a long-term goal, you set steps to achieve that goal, and then you put in the hard work. Because honest money requires hard work. And then you just pray and pray and pray. My products can be found on social media pages, both Facebook and Instagram. I have quite an active social media presence whereby I post every week, so I can be either contacted directly there due to the fact that this is quite an order-based system, but you can either contact me on my email as well, which is vryheidleer@gmail.com, or my cell phone alternatively 081 288 5929. As a showcase, I've brought a few products along. This one is a laptop bag. Everything on it is handmade and it takes quite a bit of time. This takes about a month and a half. And I do the engraving personally via laser engraver and any font or any picture will do. This has quite a few intricate bags as well on the inside, and it does come with a sling or a strap that's adjustable on the sides. As you can see, everything is high quality and made for longevity. A laptop bag like this would easily cost you, when imported, close to $5,000 or $5,500. While we, due to the fact that it's made locally, we cut out the middleman, and then we have it for $3,500. Along with that, keeping with the same color scheme, I've also got a sling bag that I want to showcase. So basically what happens is this has a 3-point system that can be either showcased as a crossbody bag or as a normal sling bag that you throw across your chest. It has a lot of pockets and a lot of space for all the different stuffies that we have in our everyday life. Made out of game leather, so it's quite thick and quite rugged, and again adjustable strap for longer or shorter people. And then basically my last piece of paradise is a weekender bag. This weekender bag has enough space for everything. I personally have one that I take hunting every weekend, so it really works, and I can promise you with the inside there's a lot of compartments as well that you can carry all your different stuff in as well. This weekender bag also goes for $3,500, and I can assure you that it will last you for generations to come. It has also protection at the bottom so that the leather doesn't chafe through that easily. This is just a few of the products that I make. I make wallets, I make belts, I do everything that you can actually dream of. So why don't you contact me? We can discuss ideas, and if you have a specific idea, I'll do it for you. It'll take a bit more time because it's handmade and it's quality, but I can promise you, you'll never look back once you start working with food.
And that is all we have for you today with Tourismus. Until next time, bye-bye.